Alright guys, what's going on? My name is Daniel Cross, and today I want to talk to you guys about Call of Duty Ghost and maybe some possibilities of some new DLC that has not been released yet. There was an update that happened not too long ago, and this came out on, I want to say a couple days ago. I want to say like within the last week, and a couple people have been getting strikes on their channel for doing this type of video, but most of those people have been putting the pictures in the video, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to have a link in the description to where you can go look at them. But with that being said, apparently there's a leak of some possibilities of some new DLC content. And I say that because on the PC, when they did the update, there was a list, a playlist that was added, and it was basically added for the devs, the developers. And this had Map Pack 1, which was Mosh Pit Map Pack 2, which is also a Mosh Pit playlist, and then they had like a dev playlist, which is Quad XP. So it's where the devs can kind of go in there and play around and level up real quickly. It's usually just for quality testing. They can skip around and do some other stuff. But you know what? Developers get their special perks. They spent some time making a game, so why not? Do what you want. Anyway, so I wanted to go over with some of the map names for you. The ones that were shown were Battery, Dome, and one was even Red River. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but Rumble, Gaza, and Boneyard. Now, if you guys remember back, I believe, on Modern Warfare 2, correct me if I'm wrong, it's been a while, there's a multiplayer map, and it was MP_Boneyard. That's Scrapyard for Modern Warfare 2. So they could make Scrapyard come back. But something else that's kind of interesting to me is to see that they possibly might bring Dome back. I don't know if they just didn't change the name and they forgot to put it to Strike Zone. That's possible. Strike Zone is basically Dome 2.0. If you look at the overviews of the maps and you rotate Dome a little bit, I think like 90 degrees clockwise, it basically lines up, and they're almost the same map. They have the same pathways. There's little lines of sight in front of you or in between certain things, and that's something that's actually really surprising to me, is to see how they decided to kind of incorporate old maps. But with this new DLC content that might possibly come out within the near future, who knows? We kind of got a glimpse of what is possible or what they could be back. These could be certain things that are just only for developers and will never see the light of day. Think back to the Treyarch game where, I want to say, this was on Black Ops 2 actually, someone leaked some animated camos, like to where you had lightning going around your gun was on fire and stuff like that, and then shortly after, they actually released some animated camos, which was kind of funny. It shows that they're testing them out a little bit, but that was a completely different story. So when it comes to maps and how this works, I'm not sure what they're going to do. We know that there's going to be DLC. There's always DLC. There's always map packs. That's what they do and what they have done for the longest time. It's where they make a lot of their money. So I'm not surprised to see any hint of a new DLC, but it is kind of strange to see it this early, letting alone having a few of the names. There was even a playlist on here for Prison Break only, where you can only play Prison Break 24/7. I don't really know why you would want to play Prison Break only, but that's just me. I would have picked Strike Zone or Warhawk, something awesome. One of those small maps would be fantastic. But this is pretty much what I found out and what I kind of think. I'm not exactly too sure what we'll have in the future. Like, it's all speculation on what I have to say about this. Having the maps names are nice, but you got to think, are they going to bring back old maps? Are they going to always have that throwback, which I'm not sure. Well, Infinity Ward has done this. They brought back, I want to say Vacant. They brought back Terminal and a couple other maps like that before. So it's highly possible that they'll bring back other ones. The one that I'm kind of confused by is Dome. Like, are they really going to bring back Dome? Like, is that really going to happen? Because we already have Strike Zone, which is just Dome 2.0. It's just upgraded a little bit. I will say one thing that I would like to see right now is improved spawns. Now, I'm not one to completely demolish a game by talking shit. When I talk to my friends, I do kind of put off this, I vent to them and I tell them all my problems and troubles that I'm having. And, they tend to agree back with me on certain things. And most of it is coming down to spawns. Strike Zone has a very interesting spawn system to where you can just walk into it and get completely destroyed and then spawn in again and, oh look, they killed you again. Or if you're the smart person, you can actually shoot them while they spawn in. It just depends. But when it comes to new maps, I would definitely like to see them address that. And if they're going to put in Dome, like the actual remake of Dome, or Scrapyard, I can only imagine that they're going to have to do some work because it plays very strange on terms of spawns. And I would hate to see DLC content get torn apart by bad spawning. Like, that would really ruin the game for me. Right now, I'm actually kind of enjoying Ghosts. It's a little bit stressful, you know, having to learn how to snipe again. I'm finally getting back into it. I spent a little bit of time with my family this past 4 days, so I haven't been able to play. I just hit level 60, if that gives you guys any idea of how long I've played. Probably only have about 18 hours into the game, and I want to give it a good judgment, but at the same time, whenever you get on, you know, it's only been a week into the game and the release, so we can't say a whole lot. But this new DLC content that is possible, we might see within, you know, a couple months. I can't imagine it coming out in like a month or so. That'd be kind of ridiculous. I'd say 3 months tops, and then we'll probably get our first release. Who knows? I'm not sure how they're going to do it. I want to say it's each quarter is usually how they do map pack releases, but I could be wrong. Maybe they'll give us some extras. In the future, I would like to definitely see some free maps. Like, let's say, for example, you pick an old map. Let's say you pick Strike or something back from another game. Why don't you give us that for free just randomly? Like, that would actually be really cool and kind of boost out DLC and probably some of the negative feelings towards it. I could definitely see that going over very well, but you never know. This is just what I found and what I kind of wanted to discuss with you. It is kind of interesting to see how many people they are striking or they're taking this down because of certain reasons. And you know, only when you take videos down, when you give a person a strike for reporting about news, it's very funny to me because for the main reason, you just confirmed what they're saying is true, or something that they're saying is true. So I don't see it as being a bad thing. Like, why not let that information be out there? People should probably talk about it, and that would give you more attention, would it not? That's just my opinion on it. So with these maps, and I'll read them again to you. I don't have pictures of the actual map. I don't think anyone really does, but the title names are Rumble, Gaza, Boneyard, Battery, and Dome, even. And then there was that one where I think it's like Red River, I think is what they have it. Oh, there's one called Swamp and Red River. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I read that right and made sure I didn't miss any of them before we ended this. Anyway, I don't know what your guys' opinion are or what you would like to see from DLC, but these are some of the map names that we have been given. They're file names, they're in the game. We don't know if we'll see them later on or not, but it's highly possible, and you never know. Anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a heads up with what was going on in Call of Duty Ghost. Hopefully within this week I'll be able to push a little bit more content than I'm used to. I have a few ideas for a couple series that I'd like to get started. I do want to try to start a Road to Commander again. Now that I hit level 60 on this account, I might make a new character and do that as well. So there's multiple options and things that I would like to pursue in the future. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Leave a comment on your opinions down below on what you think about the new DLC or the idea of new DLC being leaked out. Some of the map names, go ahead and talk about them and see what you guys feel. Anyway, guys, this is Cross. I hope you enjoyed this. As always, take care.
Nice work, Ghosts. Well done.
Flawless 45. Oh.